Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Team Tomey Inner Circle Weekly Meetup. We were going to do something a little bit different tonight, but I'm still having some technical issues with the site that I was going to be showing. So, what we're going to do instead tonight is continue our conversation about squeeze pages. Last week, I started in talking to you guys about squeeze pages, and if you missed that, you can go into the Team Tomey Facebook group. So Facebook, and let's go. Let me see, Team Tomey. So right here, if you come in here, you can go through here and find the recordings for these webinars. I probably need to put them in a file. Let's do files. Let's do create a doc. And I'm going to call this webinar recordings. And I'll start putting them here. All right, so let's do publish. Oh, close. I will put recordings here. There we go. Save, publish. So you can come to the files section, and that will be in here. If I add other files, it'll be further down, but at least you'll be able to see this, okay? So that's where you can find past webinars. If we go to last week's, we started talking about the importance of a squeeze page. If you don't have a squeeze page, there's no reason for you to even know how to drive traffic, market it, that kind of stuff, okay? So if you don't have your squeeze page yet, you need to have a squeeze page up. Of all three of you on here, there's only 3 people here tonight, Pat, Ray, and Rogelio? I'm sorry, I'm absolutely horrible with names. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Out of you 3, do you guys have a squeeze page? If you do, type yes. If you don't, type no. I'm trying to find last week's webinar because it's pretty important. Where is it? Yeah, I definitely need to make a list of the webinars. You can also go to YouTube. Okay, Rogelio, you can call me Reggie. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Reggie. I am so sorry if I'm messing your name up. Like I said, I am horrible with names. Ray and Pat both say yes, they have one. Reggie says no. Okay, so Reggie, is what you definitely need to do is check out the webinar I did last week. Hi, everybody, and welcome to the team. The Getting Started with Traffic webinar. It's really, really important that you take a look at that because you definitely need a squeeze page to drive traffic to, and then you can, that when you're building your list, then you can send them offers to anything you want. That's how you make that what I call ATM money. Your list becomes like an ATM to you. Now, of course, you want to respect your list and relationship build with them and all that fun stuff. But it's very, very important that you have a squeeze page. Reggie, you have one of the Master Resale Rights memberships, right? Is that you? No, okay, that's not you. I'm getting you confused with somebody else. Now, I'm screwing up your name and getting you confused with somebody else. All right, so the person who I'm thinking of, though, has one of my done-for-you Master Resale Rights memberships. So I was talking with them, and the reason why I asked is because they have a name that I like to butcher, too, so I thought it might be you. As I was talking with them, and they were like, well, what do I do first? Well, the first thing you need to do is set up a squeeze page, because then all these like done for you things you're buying. So, like I offer done for you memberships and done for you products and done for you squeeze pages and stuff like that. If you have a squeeze page, you can send an email to those people anytime you want with any of your stuff that you have, done for you, your ready to go stuff. And then when you add new stuff, you can just go back to that list and send them an email. So that's why it's so important. So last week is what I did is a challenge. I challenged everybody who doesn't have a squeeze page to create their squeeze page. And I got several people to actually create a squeeze page. And Reggie says, do I need an autoresponder first before creating a squeeze page? Yes, definitely need an autoresponder. I recommend Aweber over any of them. You can get a 30-day free trial with them, and I think it's like $20 a month. So definitely make sure that you get an autoresponder. All right, so the challenge this week was to create your squeeze page. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people who submitted their squeeze page. And what I said in what the challenge was to create the squeeze page, submit it to me. Let's go back to that challenge here. Team Tomey. In the next 7 days, you need to have your own squeeze page set up for your business. Create something to give away for free. Create copy that makes people in your niche want it. Create a page to give it away from. The person who I feel does the best gets a one-on-one call with me on how to create follow-up emails for your new squeeze page. We will create an entire plan on what your emails should be, and then I'll write them for you. Okay? And of course, I said you have until next Tuesday. You have until Tuesday next week at midnight to submit your link. So that was last night at midnight, okay? So one person I specifically called out was Lynn Feck. And she got hers done. It's not the winner here, but because I personally called Lynn out and she actually did it, I'm going to also make Lynn a winner. Just because I personally called her out and she met my challenge. Of course, there's going to be a winner out of the rest of these, but I'm also going to do this offer for Lynn too, just because she was the one who I personally called out and she did it, and I'm very, very proud of her. Is Lynn on tonight? She's not. That's okay. But I will make a post about that once this webinar is done. So tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to critique all these squeeze pages, and then I'm going to pick the winner out of all of these. Okay. So let's start with Lynn's. And the rest of these, I don't know who they belong to, unless they have their name on them. So this is a pretty unbiased way to do this. Like, I know who this is because I know Russell. This is, I think, Mark Collins. He doesn't have his name on it, but I do know him. And that I'm not, this is, I know who this is, but I can't think of his name off the top of my head. All right, so let's get to critiquing, okay? So first of all, this is Lynn's. This is Stress Less, the essential guide to reducing stress with meditation and mindfulness, okay? So first thing off the bat that I see here, and I'm going to take notes as I do this. So first one, number 1, domain name doesn't match niche. Your domain name really needs to match your niche. So she needs to get one that is related to stress reduction, reducing stress, less stress, anything that's about getting rid of stress. That's what her domain name needs to reflect, okay? I would also remove this whole thing, and I don't even know what this ESS thing is up here, but I would remove this whole thing so that when they land on the page, all they see is this right here. Free report, the essential guide to reducing stress with meditation and mindfulness. Now, this headline can definitely use some work. I am not a copywriter, so I'm not going to even try to throw any ideas out because I absolutely suck at writing copy. I can write copy for my own stuff, And if I can sit by myself, like I could come up with, 20 different headlines for this, but I have to sit by myself and like be quiet, and I cannot write copy in front of people, not to save my life. So I would say needs a stronger headline. Oh, that's actually the third thing. Remove header at the top of the page. Okay, so that's one thing. And guys, when you're writing your headline, you need to find somewhere, be it, a Facebook group, a copywriting forum, somewhere where you can get help with this kind of stuff. Because if your headline isn't good, it's not going to keep anybody's attention, okay? So if someone reads this and they go, free report, the essential guide to reducing stress with meditation and mindfulness, and they're like, what the hell? And they're just going to click off and go, okay, if this doesn't grab their attention. Okay, so the whole object of the game is your squeeze page, your sales page, everything. Your headline is the first part, okay? Now the squeeze page, it's headline, benefits, call to action. And is what you want to do is you want to get people from one part to the next part. So your headline needs to be strong enough to get them to read the benefits. Your benefits need to be strong enough to get them to go to your call to action, okay? I have a course called Chunk Copy that you guys can have, and it basically teaches this method. Let me put in here to give you guys, give link to Chunk Copy. This is probably the best getting started with writing copy course you'll ever get your hands on. My friend John Hostler and I created this years ago, but it's still very, very, very relevant and great for learning, getting started with writing copy. So your headline is the first part of things. You need to find somewhere where you can get your headlines critiqued, all your copy. But the first thing you need to get is your headline critiqued. I have put a post on Facebook, and we're going to go right here and look at it. And I'm looking for people, I'm looking for Facebook groups that we can get our copy critiqued in, okay? And I'll also provide that resource. Copy critique resources. So I'll find those for you guys and also give you that. So is what Lynn needs to do is go into, a copy critiquing Facebook group or something and be like, hey, this is my headline. How can I make this better, okay? So the next thing here are benefits. Discover why you must stress less. Okay, this isn't really a benefit. I don't see how am I benefiting here, okay? Discover why you must stress less. What exactly is stress and how stress damages the brain. Understand the complexity of your stress. How to meditate to stress less, getting started, and correct breathing for stress reduction. Mindfulness and CBT. I don't even know what this is, okay? So it needs to be a little bit more specific here. These just need to be sexier, okay? So we're going to do number 4. Needs sexier benefits. And again, she could go into any copy critiquing place and get this critiqued. Simply use the form below to fill in your first and primary email address, your first name and primary email address to get instant access to this special guide. All right, so the web form here needs work. This does not look good. Is what I would do is, as I said, get rid of that border, but I would just have like a button here that says, click here for instant access. And when that clicks, a pop-up comes up. We call this a 2-step opt-in. And then you could say, get instant free access now, put your name and email address in, and would have like the little form here, okay? So my next thing here, number 5, get a better look on your opt-in form, okay? So that's the 5 things I would do with Lynn's site. But as I said, Lynn gets a participation award because, like I said, I personally called her out and she came through and actually got this done, and I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of all of you guys who took me up on this challenge and did this, okay? Just grabbing a quick drink, guys. I'm getting really hoarse tonight. I'm sure it's because I got really sweaty and then I came into the air conditioning. Okay, so that was Lynn's. Give me a second, guys. I'm just taking a drink here and looking at this. All right, I don't, again, with the domain name, Hoopsal, not sure what that is. Let me see what the main domain name looks like. Yeah, I'm not real sure what this is. So, first thing I'm going to say here, D. Wright says, this is excellent. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh, there's a couple of other people that have joined us. Awesome. Welcome, guys. All right, so now we're on to the next one here. Domain name, again, doesn't match the niche at all. Your domain name definitely needs to match your niche or match the name of whatever you're giving away. So like this one, you could do 30daystoFreedom.com or step-by-step-affiliate-marketing.com, something like that, okay? So definitely that. In 30 days or less, you'd be making big money as an affiliate marketer. I'm not crazy. I mean, this is okay. In 30 days or less, you could be making big money as an affiliate marketer. That's okay, but it could definitely be stronger, okay? So we're going to go with needs a stronger headline. I'm just copying and pasting because, well, it's easier and I'm lazy. So needs a stronger headline and needs a better look to the headline, okay? Having this broken up like this, it's a little bit hard to read. So I would do something to put this all on like, or make big money and then as an affiliate marketer. Having the image here is cool. Can we give you this amazing free mini course? This will show you exactly how to start making money as an affiliate marketing marketer, if I can get it out, starting today. I would take this, move it over here, and bring all of this up here. And there definitely needs to be some benefits, okay? You need to mention some benefits of why they should, get this guide. What's it going to do for them? That's just one big benefit here. So, number 3, better look to the layout. Number 4, needs benefits to entice people to subscribe, okay? I like this, the way everything looks here, the whole social share buttons, that's always good. I'll answer that question in just a second, dear. Everything else here looks great, but definitely these things you need to pay attention to and get changed up. All right, so that one's a contender. Free newsletters reveal the latest news, resources, and hot ideas in internet marketing free. All right, this is not going to work. People are not just going to opt in for your everyday free newsletter anymore. If you're going to go the newsletter route, you definitely need to have some kind of cool, catchy name. You need to have, like big benefits, stuff like that, okay? So it's really important that if you're going to go the newsletter route, that you stand out and make people really want it. So, in this playbook.flowleadsapp.com/newsl, this is a little weird, and I don't know what this logo thing is here. It's all pretty distracting, okay? And then I look down here, and it's got some. Looks like this is what's gonna be in here. Blogging, how to get your readers positively addicted to you and your blog. Okay, that's good. Outsourcing, this is all good. So maybe you could do something like, I would get rid of this image and get The internet marketing newsletter. Yeah, I would get some kind of, definitely a catchier name. So let's do this. Let's go back a little bit. Let's copy this, paste the domain name in there. Number one, needs a dedicated domain name. Would be best to get a domain name with the name of the newsletter in it. Number one. Number two, headline needs a lot of work. Number three, newsletter needs a name that makes you stand out. Okay. Number three. Number four, the benefits are good, but hidden down the page, they need to be towards the top. 5, I would get an image specific to the name of the newsletter. Okay. Yeah, this is just a roughly built page, and that's okay because some people really don't have great skills on designing a website. If that's you, you need to find somebody who can do it for you. It's cheap to outsource website creation, okay? So if you can't do it, you need to outsource it. So number 6, I would redo the look of the entire page. All right, so that one's still in the running. This one, free video, shows you how to make money online. This is way too generic. Way too generic. So the headline, let's go copy. Number 1, headline is too generic. And without spending a dime out of your own pocket, guaranteed. So what I would do is I would do something like, free video shows you how to make money without spending any money. Totally scam-free, guaranteed, something like that, okay? And then enter your primary email, let me in. I would also like to see this tested without this red border. All this red border gone, and it just have this stuff on it. So stronger headline. Number 2, test without the red border. Now, it is okay. That's not right, Liz. Border. It is okay to do, and they work. Very simple squeeze pages that just have an insane headline that gets people to opt in. Just make sure you really deliver when you give them their download, okay? That's very, very important. But ones that have like incredibly awesome headlines that are like, hey, da-da-da-da-da, put your name in, let me in, then that's great. Those work wonderfully. You don't have to have, a squeeze page that has, a ton of copy on it. But if you're going to just use that whole headline tactic, your headline better be strong. Okay, let's move on. There's not a lot to critique on that one. All right, this is Katouche Digital Marketing. I'm not crazy about having a logo like this on the pages, because people just don't care. They just don't care. If you had something here that was that maybe depicted with this is customer avatar worksheet. All right, so this kind of does, this looks great. I would have this on a transparent background so it doesn't look so amateurish. This is kind of a rough graphic, so that would be that. So let's do, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Copy, paste. It just helps me know where I'm at with things. All right, number one, I would get rid of logo at the top. So number two, graphic on the right needs some work to look a little more professional. Number three, free download the Give Your Customers a Face Avatar worksheet. Discover who your ideal customer really is and what secret fears stop them from buying. So this really needs to be a stronger headline that's all about getting customers to buy. Here's, the complete worksheet to show you how to get your customers to buy. That's a horrible example, but that's the angle you need to go at, okay? Download this proven worksheet to determine who your ideal customer is by giving them a face and personality, identifying where they are and what they will buy. This needs to be all about getting more money from your customers, okay? Now if you click on the Get Your Worksheet, nothing pops up. So let's do number three. Headline needs to be all about getting your customers to buy. Work. Use your customer avatar to drive your content marketing, SEO. The customer avatar is the Swiss Army knife of marketing tools. Get crystal clear on the 6 characteristics you'll need to determine why your customers will buy, why they won't. Employ the but no one else would hack to determine your ideal customer's hangout so you can reach them with your marketing. Bring your ideal customer to life so you can tailor your marketing to address their goals, challenges, and objections to sale. Okay, the benefits are pretty good, okay? But they could definitely use a little bit of work to make them more sexy. So I'm going to put 5 benefits are pretty good, but could use some work to make them more sexy. All right, Russell Taylor, General Director. Whether you're rolling out a new brand offer, traffic campaign, or contemplating the first step is the creation of the customer avatar. Download this worksheet to get clear on who you are marketing to. It just flat out works. This is great. I really like this. I'd like to see this somewhere. Okay, so if you're gonna leave it like this, you're gonna have a cool headline here, a better graphic, call to action, then I would take this and put it like right here, right above the what you'll learn, and then go into the what you'll learn and then the call to action here. And having a call to action down here is fine, but I'd probably just take that off. So number 6, move the words from Russell up closer to the top. Because this is pretty powerful. I really like this. It's got his face on it. That's always good for getting people to like, know, and trust you, putting your face on things. All right, so then we're at this one. Free mini course reveals. Watch this video. So if we push play, I've already been watching this video. I would, number 1, Let's do this. Don't use the term mini course. Number 1. Number 2, make your video auto play. Number 3, profit with video. Create easy, fun, animated videos. Gain online authority. Make awesome YouTube thumbnails. 3, benefits need to be better. For sure. Good call to action. There's some, looks like some formatting issues here. I don't know why that thing's here. Start making animated videos with a tool you probably already have installed on your computer, but never knew it could do this. So I would probably take this and put it at the top, and then work that in as the headline. Number 4, headline at the bottom is pretty good, and I would use that more at the top than having it just by itself at the bottom. So those are the things I would do with this. I see he's also got a blog. And I just want to see .com Warriors blog, our products. Why work so hard for online success? Okay, so there's not a whole lot on the blog, so I'm not even worried about that right now. All right, so this is really good. He's put a lot of time into this. I love this video. It's showing the power of video marketing, and that's awesome. It's exactly what you want to do. If you can show that what you're talking about actually does work, and that's exactly what Mark's doing here, that's always good, okay? All right, so this one I really like, except I wish that this box was like in white, because I have a hard time seeing this. But I like this headline, free, how you can copy and paste a unique system that allows you to attract thousands of subscribers, make massive cash, and work as little as 37 minutes a day. In fact, you can even be a complete newbie. Now, this is a lot to cram into one headline, so I would break this up a little bit. Maybe this unique copy and paste system allows you to attract thousands of subscribers, make money, and work as little as 37 minutes a day. And then, like, say, like, you know, right here, in fact, you can even be a complete newbie and still make money. Okay, enter your first email address to your traffic video. All right, so this needs to be changed to enter your first name and email address to get instant access to this system. That's exactly what I would put, okay? But this one's probably my favorite out of all of them, just because the headline's good. I like the background and everything on this. This really caught my attention, but like I said, I would like to see this box in white. I think it would do way better because you can actually see it, okay? So let me copy. Headline number 1. And actually, let's look at the domain name here. I know this is his name, but if I was doing my name, this would be personalized towards me. Like, I'd have a picture of myself, and I would have stuff that is relevant to me. So I wouldn't put this on like a my name domain name type thing, okay? So let's actually do number 1. Needs a specific domain name. Don't use a yourname.com for something like this. That's better left for personal branding uses, okay? Number 2, headline needs to be a little bit shorter. Maybe chop it up. 3, call to action needs to be more relevant to the headline. example. Let's see, he has enter your first name and email to access this system. Oh, wait, headline, so that's number 3. This will be number 4. Number 2, change the box background to white so the text can be easier seen. All right, this is hard, guys. I don't know. I'm really struggling with who to pick out of these. This is a hard choice. What do you guys think? Mark says Mimi. You can't vote for yourself, Mark. You did very well though. You're one that I'm really leaning towards. So out of all these that we've just looked at, guys, but oval video is good. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too, Pat. That's the one I like. The benefits definitely need some work, but that's the one I really like. Showing an example right on the page, and that really got me. That was great. D Wright says pick La La Land. Yeah, there will be no Oscar blunders tonight. Ray says he likes the last one. And D Wright says, can we review these again after they are revised? We definitely can. Mark says, finally. Ray says, Liz, have a look at paleodietforbeginners.net. This was written by a copywriter for himself and is apparently working very well. Also quite different from the usual squeeze page. All right, let's take a look. That'll give me a little bit of time to think about who I'm going to pick for this, but I'm pretty sure who I'm picking. And D Wright says, does it always have to be a .com? I always do .coms. Always, always, always. Two days, 2 hours, 11 minutes, 55 seconds. Yours free for a limited time. I would have to see numbers on this. The 5 big secrets most beginners don't know about the paleo diet. Yeah, because where it says yours free for a limited time, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about because there's nothing that I'm seeing that's even free. Get the paleo diet for beginners now. Yeah, I bet if he would put this up here, or yours for a limited time, free, and then have an image of it, and then the countdown clock, and then this, and then I would move this over to here. I know I'm not critiquing this. This may be performing very, very well for him. Can improve your health with proper nourishing. Brett McFall. I know who Brett is. Yeah, and I've heard putting a lot of information on your squeeze pages and having different call to actions like this works really, really well in niches like outside of internet marketing and stuff. So yeah, it might do really, really well, but I would like to see his numbers on that. All right, so this is a struggle, guys. This is a hard struggle. So I like this one too. All right, let's do this. This one I'm definitely going to take out of the running. This one I'm going to take out of the running because, I mean, all it is a headline. And it definitely needs a stronger headline. This one was... I like this one because of the free offer behind it. And I think with just a little bit of copy critique, this could be excellent. So I think it's going to be down to these three. I'm really thinking it's this one. It is. It's this one. I'm going with this one just because he is giving away something and has something on the page that shows that it works. So I'm going to go with .comwarriors.com/free-mini-course. And as what I would also do is I would take this and put it on its own domain name once you get it exactly how you need it to be. But you definitely need somebody to help you with the copy here. The video is awesome. You've done a great job with the video, but the copy definitely needs to be worked on. But this is probably this is definitely my favorite one. So Mark, you win. You're the winner. Yay! Did Mark leave? No, he's here. Mark, this is yours, right? I'm not crazy. This is you. Yes, okay, awesome. You know me, sometimes my poor brain just doesn't work right, and I call people different names and think people are different people. It's just, I just deal with so many people, guys. So congratulations, Mark. You are the winner of this week's challenge. We're not going to do weekly challenges, but we're definitely going to have challenges often. So, Mark, you have my personal email address, my Coach Me Liz email address, right? Okay, send me an email and we'll schedule a call and we'll talk about your squeeze page. But in the meantime, you definitely need to get this critiqued, okay? Because all we're going to talk about is the emails that need to go behind this thing and plan it totally out, and then I'll write your first emails for this for you. Okay? Sound good? Perfect. And Pat's saying congratulations. Now, all of you guys who did this, you did awesome. It doesn't matter if the copy wasn't great, if your images weren't great. The fact that you actually did something. Now you have something that you can take and go into these copy places and say, hey, how can I make this awesome? And people are going to help you, okay? But you've got to go out there and do it. You've taken the first step by going, all right, here's what I created. Let's see what Liz says. And most of you guys had no idea I was going to do a total critique like this. I wasn't planning on it just because stupid ass site that I'm working on still not up. So I went ahead and did the critiques tonight like this. But for you guys just to actually do this, I'm very, very proud of you guys. So congratulations to all of you. Lynn, I will contact her and let her know. She gets a participation award because I called her out. Pat said this was better. A lot was learned. Good. I'm glad you guys learned. I am like the worst person in the world to learn about copy, but I know enough to get you started in the right direction when it comes to copy. I'm more of once you have your copy, then you need to come to me. Or if you're, trying to build a business, I can help you plan it out and I can tell you exactly what to do to build it. But when it comes to teaching you how to write web copy, or any copy for that matter, I'm just not your girl. That's the one area where I'll be like, oh, you need to talk to a professional. All right, guys. So, any questions on what I've covered tonight? Any of you guys looking to start your own, create your own squeeze page? You definitely need to get going. Reggie says, "Thank you, Liz, for this great webinar tonight." No problem. I appreciate you being here, Reggie. Would be the best traffic for a squeeze page? Could I use a YouTube video? You definitely could. YouTube's a great source depending on what you want to do. If you're using like SEO type things, if you're using it for content marketing, paid YouTube ads, there's lots of different ways to use YouTube. There's all kinds of ways to drive traffic. The best thing to do is pick a couple of different things, start using them, track to see how it performs, and if they work, keep using them. If they don't, get rid of them. Reggie says, "Thank you, no problem." And Ray says, "Working on a new site now, so these critiques were good value." Awesome, Ray. I'm glad you got a lot from this. I don't do critiques often because, like I said, I'm not great at copy. Now I could turn everything off and I could take all of these pages and I could write killer copy for them. But telling you how to do it, that's just I just don't have that ability. And I'm going to post all this in our group too. All right, guys, last call for questions. Pat says, "Do you ever purge your list of inactive subscribers?" I do not. I go to Aweber and I make them get rid of my unsubscribes, but I don't really do a purge of inactive subscribers. I know a lot of people do, but I don't. I wouldn't say a lot of people do. I know a few people who do. Carolyn says, "Where can I find the reruns?" Is the first one I have managed to attend. If you go to youtube.com/Liz Tomey, you can find them there. But I'm also going to post them in our Team Tomey group. I created a page. Dun, 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 webinar recordings. And I'm simply going to go over to youtube.com. And I'm going to steal the links from here. And I'll put them in this. So if you come to Team Tomey Inner Circle and you click on Files, it'll all be in there. Files, webinar recordings, edit doc. My channel, videos, I think this was the first one. Let's see. That's our name. Team Tomey and hi there, everybody, and welcome to the first ever. Yep, that's the first one. So I'll start there and get them all in there. Mark says, "Will this have a replay?" Yes. Yes, Carolyn, if you go to Team Tomey Inner Circle, just like I just showed, if you go into to our Facebook group and you click on Files, and you click on Webinar Recordings, I will put them all right here. So if we share, I just need the URL. One. And what date was that? January 10th. All right, guys, that's what I'll do. I'll fill this in. I won't make you guys sit through me doing this, but they'll all be in here, okay? All right, guys, if that's it, we will break for tonight, and I'll see everybody next week. And we're going to start talking about different ways to drive traffic to your squeeze pages. See you guys next. Actually, no, we're not going to start talking about traffic yet. We got to start talking about emails. That's right. So we're going to start talking about what kind of emails to create once you have your squeeze page created. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. Have a great one.